So Photoshop, File, New, and the dimensions I typically use for a YouTube thumbnail, 1920 times 1080. We go on a blank slate. So first thing you want to do when you're making the thumbnail, what is your topic for your video? My topic is a tutorial. Okay, what are my personal tastes that will help me ease through making this thumbnail? I like anime. So what I would do, I'm gonna go to Classroom. Yeah, this is the same thing I sent you, Kat. This is what I sent you. So I'm gonna do Classroom. I'm just looking for anything. So what I'm thinking is a board. I want a board. I want a clean board where I can put an anime PNG with a tutorial or something. This looks nice. I'll use this right here. It's just that simple. You just going on Google, getting a whole bunch of pictures, putting it together, editing those pictures individually, and just making it click, making it pop. Classroom, like I said, organize yourself. I got a PNG folder, so that way since I got my PNG folder, I can use my own computer as Google. So like, let's say it's another time where I want to use a classroom picture. If I see I can use this again, I'll go to my PNG folder and I'll just use that same photo for something else. Classroom background PNG. So it's in my PNG folder. And let's say you worry about your computer getting full, get a hard drive. So when you when that PNG folder pull, you can copy and paste it, put it on the hard drive, or just drag the whole thing on the hard drive and just use it whenever you got the hard drive on there. So go here, we pulling up the PNG folder, search up classroom background, wherever I put it. Did I even put it here? Oh, this is the wrong one. I keep the wrong one. There it is. Maybe I can put it on desktop though. So bam, right here. And I'm a Makima fan. So who do you think we gonna have as a teacher? Makima. Come on now. Where is that? Let me go to PNGs again, cause I know I got some Makima pictures in there that I can use. And we gonna clickbait. We're definitely gonna clickbait. Which one should we use? So we can either use this one or the staple from my page. I'm gonna use this one. Yes, sir. Now we're gonna remove this. So we got a rasterize type. So when you rasterize, hey, ignore that, cat. Ignore that, cat. I said at the beginning of the stream, ignore Alstafo. You hit UI Kevin, let's go. So we want to remove this. So when you I skipped over that. When you rasterize layers in Photoshop, that just means, so that's all that's saying is solidify it so you can edit it basically. Nah, Jit, what you on? I used it for a video, I swear. So we're gonna use a rectangular marquee tool. Make sure you got Makima selected, the thing that you want to do like backspace on. So that way when you backspace and delete, it will only delete the area that you selected and not nowhere else. Cause this is its own thing. This is its own file. It's just on top of this. So now we got that out the way. We're gonna move to the text. Alright, hold on, watch it. We're gonna move to the text. Make it something clear that they can understand. So what's the topic of the video? How I make thumbnails. Actually, I should say what should I do? My process for thumbnails. Dang, I'm stuck. I'm gonna just put a process for thumbnails. But this is just temporarily. This is just so I can see how large the text is, so I can put it on the board. We'll put it on the board. We'll put it about right here. And then we go back. So to edit the text again, without going through all that click, just click the text on the thing. xxavianTG's guide on making thumbnails. Yeah. Hey man, that's what I'm here for. Gonna make this a little bit smaller. Go to text again. xxavian. Gotta remember small only. Let me emphasize the thumbnails. Make good thumbnails. So now that I got my text, now texts are the main focus. Text is always the main focus on the thing, because that's the first thing the person gonna read. That's the first thing that's gonna catch their eye. Now of course you can do the easy way, what I'm doing. Have a big busty bad anime girl just slap right on the cover and get away with it. And then if you really want to be sure, go to YouTube. Find people who already did what you're looking for. Get reference material and examples. A good anime thumbnail. And this is something you're gonna use. So this is personal for me. I'm gonna use this later, basically. So I'm gonna make a notepad on that. Basically, I'm gonna put this as my one of my hashtags. So when people search it, hopefully I come up. If I don't, then oh well. But just know I put in extra work. So if it does blow up, I know I put in extra work for it, so it wasn't no coincidence. Come on now. So you got one person, they got like Xenos, and this person got an anime girl, anime Goku. He has the example with the Photoshop logo. So look, I almost forgot about that. You're gonna slap in the Photoshop logo. So they got examples. So in almost all of these, they got the software they're using and the example of their thumbnail. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lead. They lead in my example, so we're gonna get the Photoshop PNG. Find the one that's clear. They got the squares coming in the background because you don't want to post it in white. So I'm gonna go with Divine Art again. God dang it. So I guess we gotta take our chances with the logos here. We gotta take our chances, bro. Wait. Photoshop logo. Oh, there it is. I just didn't see it. So we can use this. The reason I was picky about finding which one of these logos, even though sometimes they all look the same, when you click it and you see the white back, oh, I could have used this. I like this one better. When you're looking for images on Google to put on Photoshop, if you click it and the white doesn't disappear, that's exactly how it will appear in Photoshop. So you'll paste it back there and the white background will still be right there. Now look, that isn't really a problem because you can select it on Photoshop and take away the white background. But for me, typically I like to save time sometimes. Well, it's probably not even saving time, but it's saving, in my eyes, it's saving time for me. So I just look for the one with the squares. That means it's automatically already like cut out. Go back to Photoshop. So not only are we using a thumbnail that we already made, we're gonna look for a random thumbnail that we already made if I didn't delete it. I really liked it. I would really like to use my recent thumbnail, so I think I deleted it by mistake. So I'm gonna go in my deleted files, look for Makima Simp 2. I'm gonna drag that out, and then I'm gonna pull up the folder. You always gonna have your folder up when you're on Photoshop. Pull up folder. Let's get our Photoshop PNG. What the? Did I even save it? Oh, bro, I hate that it put me in my user files. But it's the same thing. I don't even remember if I saved it. I probably put it on desktop. Yep, I put it on desktop. Put it here. I don't know why this small file taking so long to load. But while we use that, I'm gonna close Premiere Pro because I'm gonna edit that later. This still ain't load. Drag that on there again. See what's tripping. Oh, because I had that selected. I'll try it again. There we go. Got that on. We're gonna slap this in like the corner. Then we're gonna get our Makima thumbnail. So look, right now we are not focused on making it looking nice at all. We just fake. So this is a process. You just getting all your elements in. You getting all your tools. You collecting data right now. You're planning your attack. This is your attack phase. I mean your planning phase. This is your planning phase. We'll put this like right here. We can slap this anywhere. Now we're gonna edit the text. Make it look like it's on chalkboardish. So we're gonna find any text we got. Make sure it's all white. Gotta make it all white, no cap. Also, when it comes to letters and fonts, you will have to download most of those by yourself. It's gonna be a whole journey of you downloading fonts and stuff. They do not give you every single font that you need, so you're gonna be going on Google for fonts. So I'm gonna use .0 look nice. Nah, that's not nice at all. Then again, this is where we get creative. You gotta make it visible for like the eye. So like when you scrolling down, you're not gonna read all this gibberish. I know I'm not. But we still gotta fit the theme of chalk. So I might use a Soul Made brush. Yeah, that fits. And then let's see, I think I can do something with this. Rasterize type. So this makes it into an editable file. When you rasterize type again, you make it into an editable file. We're gonna add drop shadow. I typically like doing drop shadow. It makes it pop, makes it easier to read. Test on stroke. Stroke makes it disgusting sometimes, so I would skip out on the stroke. So now for that idea I had, I'm gonna test it. So I'm gonna take off drop shadow real quick. Definitely gonna put that back on if this fails. I'm gonna do the dissolve. Try to add gauge and blur. We're gonna do dissolve again, cause yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's a little heavy though. Let's see what happens if we add drop shadow to it. I thought I took it off. Oh no, it's not on there. Yeah, we better off just leaving it like this. MTG. God, I'm making good thumbnails. Then go back to YouTube for reference again. Make thumbnails. Get the best. Perfect thumbnails. Now I looked at the references. You do want to make it like appealing. So I can leave out xxavianTG, and I'll just put easy guide on making good thumbnails. There we go. And then we can, now we just playing around right here. Put that on the board. We slick and put this on the board. See how we put it under her. Alright, it's looking pretty straight. We can move Makima slick. Not the, yeah, this is it. Move all around slick. Let's see what we put it right here. Make it a little bigger. So we got both of those showing. Where's the Photoshop? It's right here. We're gonna enlarge this. And this slick pretty much it. We're gonna add the drop shadow, rasterize that type again. Add the drop shadow on that. Oh my god, what happened to Virgil? And then we're gonna make Makima glow because I personally love making them glow. Lighten. Linear dots. You got the blur sky. Just look for one that click, but anyone that looks nice. I think the soft light be doing the most. Pin light. Do overlay. Oh, gotta turn it down a little bit. Turn down the opacity. Now they got a little glow going on. Yeah, I was finna say this slick. The dark did look nice. Now the reason I ain't do the dark yet is because like when I do it overall, I ain't want it to look out of place. But YOLO. Where this was. Linear burn or darken. Let's try linear burn. We can just leave it like this. Or actually, nah, I did too much blur. I'll trash that. Let's see. We can slick leave it like this, cat, if I'm being honest. When it comes to like the Photoshop guys, you don't really be going extra on the thumbnail. Cause you just, the whole video is just you showing how you made a thumbnail. And most of this is gonna be cut. I'm gonna be cutting like, I'm looking through this footage like mad. So go back, go to PNGs. Yeah, I'm still here on course gameplay. Alright, say less. I'm almost done with this anyway. I'm finna be editing my video after I finish this. You're just gonna add the border. I'm gonna send the finished product in Discord too. It'll just add the border. No problem, my boy. We're pretty much done for the most part, if I'm being real. Make sure that's on everything. Let's see. Throw in a little arrow. Hey man, no problem, bro. If I can provide it, I got you. Arrow. Hey, the main thing you want to use before you go, the main thing you want to use in your thumbnails, bro, clickbait, my boy. Clickbait will never fail. And although I hate some YouTubers for doing it, hey man, it has to be done. Little fat arrow. Sleep, move it to the side. It don't even matter. Rasterize that. Then we just merge it all together. A little filter, gauge and blur to that. Now look at it all popping now. Now we just choose which one we want. Of course, no Makima slander over here. We just see which one pop. The pen light looks good though. Hard light, soft light, overlay. We can try overlay. Merge it. Camera raw filter is the last thing you do when you're doing a thumbnail or anything banner in a Photoshop. That is the last thing you go to. Camera raw filter. Everything has to be one. First we're gonna go to texture just cause it shows how clear it is. Man, what? Step on me, please. Let me stop. Hey, now my life gonna be over for real. Take my money. Take my money, please. I beg of you. I hope I don't, cause I know I'm gonna be out of there. There will be no safety for me. So you just play around with it till it looks clean, till it looks popping. What's popping? Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. So highlights, I can just turn that down. Looks a little harder, clean. Turn the whites a little bit down. Put it up, down. Mess around with it. Blacks. Go from black. Keep that regular. Dirty up. Tint, temperature. Detail. We can sharpen it a little bit. A little sharpen on there. Oh, I forgot. So we got to go all the way back. I forgot to make the not all the way back, but I forgot to do the border right. Color overlay. We can make this. We can slick make it Photoshop theme since that's what they're gonna be using. That slick look clean. We'll do a dark blue. So edit our border. Of course we're gonna gauge and blur, because that's the theme of my page. Click, make sure it's straight. What's all going on? Nothing too crazy. Merge it. Now we merge it all again. Go back to camera raw filter, and we just gonna play in camera raw filter. Oh my God, what happened to Virgil? Right around with tint again. Exposure and all that. Keep that in the middle. Contrast. Middle. Highlights. A little bit down. Shadows. Get a little bit on the darker side. Sleek on the dark side. Texture up. We got a little clarity. Texture up. Then go to curve. Well, no, forget curve. I don't even use curve. Basic detail went to that. Sharpen it. Sharpen it up. Make it look crisp and clean. Turn out detail, color mixer. I think this is where we get the. No, this ain't it. I was looking for the rest. Oh, this way you change the colors and stuff for like, okay. So you just make it look all neat. You can change the exact colors. So let's look for green. See what it does to the greens. Yeah, it'll make the green match the Photoshop. So you'll give it that neat little look. that neat little eye appeal. Blues. We'll keep the blue on blue. And we'll just play around color grading and see what. Oh, fuck color grading. But yeah. And you're done with your thumbnail. Easy guide on making good thumbnails. The only thing I would change about this is make my text more clear, easier to see. Other than that, this is pretty much a basic thumbnail. You're straight. Check your image size here. If you ever have any times like you have any issues uploading image size, make sure it's the regular megabytes. You can change the megabytes by changing it to the right width and right height. That is asking you to recommend. And YouTube the right size, or Google the right size. It don't matter. But quick export as PNG. Thumbnail tutorial video. And then you're done. And if you want to save it as something else, go to save as. If you save it as a Photoshop document, this means you can come back to it anytime and edit it. But I'm done with it, so I'm not touching this. But you can save it as any file for whatever reason, for whatever you want to do. That is it. Peace.